The most common question that I get is, what do you do? Like, no matter what setting I'm in or what I'm doing or who it is, doesn't really matter. I always get, what do you do? And I have to always come up with like this word vomit amount of information, like this list of just a bunch of shit, when in reality, what I really want to say is whatever the fuck I want. I'm constantly having to define myself as a creator, and it makes me uncomfortable. Truthfully, I do whatever the fuck I want because I can. I've always been that way. I've always expressed myself however I see fit. I've never really been a fan of titles. If you know me for a long time, like, it wasn't just like some gaslighting shit to be saying in order to try to like have multiple relationships or like have a loophole within the context of what I am to someone or what they mean to me. I just genuinely don't like labeling myself as anything other than just me, just a creative in general. I think the hardest thing is when people try to take away what you've done in the previous because of what you do now. Like, for example, if somebody's like, oh, you're a YouTuber now, well, our relationship is affected because I rap, bro. I'm a rapper. Like, it's like, what are you talking about? I was never that title in the first place, and neither are you, for being transparent. Creativity holds no bounds. I feel like we should all be expressing in whatever avenue that we feel called to. Just like letting those energies flow and breaking through the illusion of separate creativity, because it's all the same thing. I've always looked up to multifaceted beings, like those people that say, well, if you're gonna put me in a box, I'm gonna cover every inch of this box until eventually you'll have to add another box, right? The Donald Glovers of the world, the Bo Burnhams of the world, these people that just create with no restriction. It's like, okay, well, and not only with no restriction, but like at a high level as well. I think that's like the sickest shit ever, to be able to create pieces of history that imprint on people's minds and on people's hearts, things that you can go back within your own self and remember fondly, like feelings or like memories that are associated with these things that stood the test of time. I think that's my only goal when it comes to this expression. Like, I want to be able to inspire the same feeling that I get when I go back and watch, or when I like go back 4 years and watch Whack World, and I remember everything that I felt. Or when I think about the Carter 3, how there was like a CD in my friend's mom's car on the way to us going to play basketball, and me not even wrapping my head around what it means to sell 1 million in a week at that point, but understanding energy and understanding Wayne's influence and what that meant at that time, right? I want to create a magnum opus every time that I do something, every time that I touch something. I want my art to be able to answer the question of who I was. Yeah. So next time I get that question, which it's inevitably gonna happen, I'm literally just gonna say whatever the fuck I want.